So Wednesday morning, the 14th of May. So we're halfway through the best growing month of the year. And we had about 2 mil of rain so far this month. So am I getting a little bit anxiety? Am I worried? No, I'm not. When this weather breaks, it's gonna break. But for now, the weather is kind of stuck and we have high pressure. We can't complain too much. When it goes, it'll be gone. But for now, I'm continuing to move on as quick as I have been up to now. I'm on full speed ahead. I'm on a 60-day rotation, so I am not concerned that I'm going to come back. When I will be concerned is after 60 days or over 40 days, if I'm coming back and my grass hasn't fully recovered. That's when I'll start to worry. Not even worry, but that's when I'll think, right, okay, we're running out of grass or something has to change. So I'm having a little bit of difficulty lately, to be honest with you. I have a few, and I know I've mentioned it before, but I have cattle that misbehave. That bullock there is off. He's a 2-year-old bullock. He is going this year. That bullock there is off a red and white short-horn bull I had a few years back. He is the son of the blue lady here. Now, he is related to most of the herd. He's a half-brother to this lady, who is a grand heifer, who never gives me trouble. He's related to a little roan heifer that's in here, who lost her calf this year. But basically what I'm trying to say is that bull I had was a bit of a fecker, to be honest with you. He misbehaved. I couldn't keep him in. He'd go through wires. He was very independent. So that kind of mentality or breed is in his daughters and sons in this herd. So unless I am very well secured, they will, and if they're tightened that bit at all, they will make their escape, let's just say. And it's very frustrating and it's a worrying thing, to be honest. Now, I haven't tested the herd, so my herd test is not actually due until June. However, I am locked now at the minute because I didn't get it officially extended out to June. So I'm locked now until I get testing and I get a clear test. So the reason why I haven't tested yet is because I have 2 more cows due to calf. I have Belymore, who's up there, and I have Big Little Red, who's in here. So them 2 cows are yet to calf. Because they're starting to misbehave, I'm almost thinking about testing before they calf and running them through. They're not anyway close. There's another month at least, I think, in both of them. But I'll have a look at them again today. I was thinking that Belymore was going to calf first, but I don't know. She hasn't put up much of a bag. She's a big old elder, that one, a big swingy bag, that one. And this lady only has a small little bag. She's carrying her second calf. So, I don't know. And there's no sign of my mare foaling yet either. Now, the situation also is that some of you that have been following the channel will know that I lost this lady's calf last year, a lovely bluey rony heifer calf like herself, only she had lots of white, similar to the calf that she has this year, to Coxidosis. She went downhill very fast. So yesterday I noticed that Boss Cow's son, this boy here, had a dirty backside. And he had a kind of a reddy brown runny diarrhea coming from the back side of him. He had a scour, but he was still in good form. He was still sucking the cow, and he was, now watch him now standing up. So he's thriving away. But yesterday I went to the vet immediately and I got myself a dose for Coxidosis and I got injections. 2 injections. One was deep into the muscle. I'm just looking at him here now. See, look at that. He still hasn't cured yet. Now, I only dosed him yesterday. He's still sucking the cow. It takes a while to take effect. So that is a worrying concern. Every year I seem to get 1 calf, and it tends to be my best calf that gets that Coxidosis. I was talking to the vets. There's a cow that's going to come bulling. She's already slimy. That's amazing, a clear slime. Yeah, that's a big issue. I think you can vaccinate the cows when they're pregnant, or you can dose the calves before they show symptoms with this same stuff that you use to cure them when they do take it. So I thought I was getting away with it this year, but it turns out that this fella now has a touch of it. Now it's Coxidosis, and he was dosed yesterday and he was injected, so I'm hoping it'll clear up fairly soon. But I hate seeing that. God almighty, yeah. That's a pure sign. Look at that straining, yeah. But he's sucking the cow anyhow, and he's in good enough form. I had it a good few years ago, 3 or 4 years ago for the first time. He was a stronger calf, and I dosed him. He got over it fairly quick. Last year, I don't know what happened, but my heifer, she went down very fast. I'm kind of blaming the cow. The cow was a little bit fluky that year, and she didn't put up much of a bag, so he was probably lacking in a bit of colostrum. The beastings wasn't maybe as potent or as strong as the heifer might have needed. This fella has no excuse. His mother is in great nick, that's her there. So it takes a while for it to work, but I have to keep an eye on him. So that is the situation. Oh yeah, so as I was saying, the cattle are misbehaving, so I have upgraded my fencing. I have changed my wire. I had wire, so I'm after buying poly braid. It's a stronger wire, and it's definitely more visual than the stuff that I was using. So I'm hoping that's going to improve things. So slowly but surely I'm going to start upgrading and put in maybe a few runs of permanent fencing as well. But that is the carry on. So things haven't just been working out exactly right. The weather is amazing, as I was saying, but we could do with a bit of rain. I'm not going to complain just yet. We've lots of grass ahead of us, but when I start coming around on the second rotation of spring growth, spring flush, when I start of growing season, let's just call it, and if it's not fully recovered, then I know I'm overstocked. But I know I am overstocked, but I don't mind being overstocked when grass growth is full speed, because I want to keep on top of it. I want to keep the grass in its vegetative state. I don't want to get it too mature or strong either. So I'm watching condition. I think the cows are starting to thrive. Their condition is looking good. As you can see, they're already coming bulling, some of them. So that's always a plus. That's a good thing when they come back cycling quick. So we've grass ahead of us. We haven't got loads of grass ahead of us, and the grass quantity is not as good as some years, but there's definitely quality there. So, and I've never had as many on the same acreage before. Here's Little Red here. Now, she never held last year. She reared 2 calves, but you can see there's definitely a skin coming on her now. She was tin going through the winter, having reared those 2 calves. So yeah, that is the story there. So I have a few concerns, but I'm not panicked just yet. That's my biggest concern there now. But he was dosed, and you can see he's chewing his cud there now, and he's going to suck the cow, because the cow, if she wasn't being sucked, would be roaring mad. But I was here late last night and he was sucking away. He emptied her out. So I'm going to ring my vet again today maybe, and just ask how long it takes to clear it up. But it's a single dose down the throat. I gave him a deep injection, whatever that was, and then an injection under the skin. I think it's an anti-inflammatory. One is an antimicrobial one, I think, and the other one is an anti-inflammatory. And then there's a Baycox or something like that. It's a dose, it's a dose down the throat, a white liquid drench. Yeah, so it's fairly curable when you catch it early, and he seems to be in good enough form. It's dehydration is the problem. They leak blood into their lower intestine and they get anemic, and it can be a dirty mess. But I don't understand why I'm getting a case of it every year. But I'm always watching for it, so I'm alert to it. But I'm just, if there's any of you has cattle like this out there, do you suffer with this, or is it just something that I'm having a problem with? It's in the soil, I believe, or it's in their environment, but it tends to more affect cattle that are indoors, and they can spread through the herd, but they're meant to kind of build an immunity to it. But if it catches them, they can go down quick, so you have to intervene. Yeah, so anyhow, that's enough. And there's no calves coming just yet. It'll be another while, and no foals coming yet. So this is the calm before the storm. Not that there will be a storm, but we've 3 more births. So yeah, on that note, I've said enough. So I have a little bit of bother going on, but we'll get through it. So on the 14th of May, I will say good luck and goodbye.